Hey, Sweet Squad, T with the Diva here. I'm coming to you with a review, Love and Hip Hop ATL. The episode opens up with Momma Dee out in the yard playing with her little pooches. They're so cute. Playing in the yard. Scrap comes. She mentioned that she hadn't seen him since her food truck event. And he came over to stop by the house. They had to film together, so he had to go see her. She speaks with him about not being interested in doing the restaurant with him and Erica, which I knew that. I'm sure they did too, but they ain't even together now. It done fell apart just that quick. She said that she wanted to, she was just thinking in terms of the food truck. She didn't want to do the restaurant, and she did not want to go into business with him and his baby mama number one. So, and then here lately, he done been seen at the hotel, and baby mama number two slash wife, ex-wife, done bought him some roses and flowers and contradicted herself all the way. But anyway, and started to kick it about the rumors between him and Bam. And she mentions how she heard Kirk and Rashida's about hearing that Kirk and Rashida's marriage is not all the way up to par, and she did not appreciate them having the opinions that they had about Scrappy's divorce when Scrap and Bam were going through their divorce. She said she did not like the way Kirk and Rashida handled it, because I guess the street has it that they really have something toxic going on themselves. She lets him know that she's going to speak up on that when she gets the opportunity. And she lets him know that she's having a appreciation dinner for the mothers. I thought that was a good idea. They show Saucy and Chef D. Chef D is cooking. Saucy sitting over there cheesing and grinning. And Saucy, Santana's mom, stops by. She stops by and she asked him about his new song. Asked him did it include Jesus? And he gave us a small snippet of how he mentioned Jesus in his song. Because, I mean, he did mention him, right? He talks about him doing a song for the church. And he said, he did a funny line about God is always watching. So she started talking about her book, and she reads an excerpt from her book saying that she felt like she failed her son because when he was younger, she sent him with family members that she thought he would be safe with and did not know that he was being violated. And she also said those family members who violated him, there was an older cousin who mainly was involved. And I guess some people in the family called him a liar and said that he wasn't telling the truth. The predator touched her son. She said some of the family members admitted that they touched Santana, but that cousin said that Santana was lying. And she says a 9-year-old isn't going to lie about being taken advantage of. She believes that this is what made her son become homosexual, because she says that she believes it confused him. Santana said he was gay way before that experience, because he said that he remembers him touching him from 9 to like 16. He said he was having gay thoughts before that. So that wasn't the thing. But it seemed like a lot of people who are really church going, super Christians, they always seem to want to make it something else that will cause somebody they know to be homosexual, just because they don't feel like that can happen naturally. She said as his mother, she felt that she failed him. He told her that it was not her fault and that it was his cousin's fault. The cousin that took advantage of him, and I agree with him. It was not her fault. It was the cousin's fault. Sierra, Lord, if she don't shut the up talking about that leg and who didn't come see her. The world do not revolve around you, Sierra. You always talking about how busy you is and what you got going on, and ghetto girl eats and this one and that one and the shop and the school and the mall, and girl, don't every other people got stuff. You ain't the only busy person. Other people are busy too. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Ain't nobody gonna always just be talking about, oh, let's go see Sierra. What's Sierra? What's Sierra doing? And then like Spice said, Sierra, you didn't come see me. I was in the hospital, almost lost my life too. I had to have emergency surgery. I was in a coma and everything. You didn't come see me. Sierra say, I'll text you though. Oh, now we talking about texting. First you was talking about people coming over there and coming to see you. Oh, now a text will do? Sierra, miss me with the bullshit. Her baby mama, Jasmine, and her mother, they at the park. She tells her mother how Rashida didn't want to talk about anything until it came to the defects conversation and them talking about all them tardies that little boy had at school. Rashida wanted to speak about that real quick because she wanted her to know that she had noticed that it was in the way that she parented that little boy. She hadn't said anything else about him, but she let it be known that she was up on the information where that little boy was late for school consecutive days in a row. I don't even know how many, but it was a lot. And for CPS or defects to get involved, for them to get involved because he was tardy a whole lot. She ended up telling her mother about Momma Dee's and inviting her to Momma Dee's event. Well, she wanted her to come to Momma Dee's event with her. And her mama said, okay, she'll come with her. Jasmine also invited one of her homegirls to Momma Dee's mother appreciation dinner. And that totally went left. But Saucy Santana meets up with his gay mother, I guess you would say. She is the lady who stepped up to take his mother's place when he didn't speak with his mother for 2 years after he came out of the closet. So they meet up so that he could tell her about his mother's book. So he ended up telling her that his mother wanted to mention the fact that he had been molested when he was younger. Of course, she knew that. He was just catching her up on all the things that she wanted to mention in the book. She said he shared with her that his mom was a little jealous of him and Tanya's relationship because him and Tanya are really, really close. And him and his mother, just here recently they just started to mend their relationship again once he, had came out the closet, and then they were separated for a couple years and then they came back together. So, they're working on making their bond even stronger between mother and son. I think it's going well. He was just telling her how grateful he was that his mother is now accepting of his lifestyle. I could imagine how painful that could probably be because sons love their mothers, and if his mother had totally just turned against him and, started speaking negatively to him, talking about how he was going to be condemned and he's going to hell, and I could imagine that could be a little painful. Spice is in the studio with Remy Rucci. Remy Rucci is big and pregnant, but Spice wants her to be on the cast album that everybody has contributed to thus far. She's just trying to get everybody's verse together and stuff so that she can put all the stuff together for the album. She wanted Remy Rucci to be involved as well. She said she wanted to have all of the real rappers on the album I think Sierra might have got a little offended about that, because Sierra kind of, she want to put herself in a category with the rappers, but I don't think you're going to make the cut, Sierra. Momma Dee's appreciation dinner. It was a shit show. But before the shit show, Erica's mom and Momma Dee were having a conversation and just talking about how they were happy that Erica and Scrappy are getting along, and they've made real big strides in their relationship, because of course they wasn't speaking. Scrappy was calling CPS or defects on Erica. He had let Bam get all in his ear, and they was just total enemies. So Amy and her mom came. Amy wanted to talk about Bam and the boyfriend, the old boyfriend, and talk about how Bam didn't want to talk about it. And Amy need to leave that alone, just like Sierra need to leave the conversation about nobody coming to see her in the hospital alone. Erica talking about the ball is in Scrappy court. I guess that was back then, because now they are no more. That is, he back kicking it with Bam or being friendly with Bam. Jasmine and her mom come in, and everybody looking and whispering, and what's she doing here? Who is that? And what's she doing? And what's she doing? So, Momma Dee just want to be messy. So she did that on purpose, because she wasn't inviting Rashida and her mama. So she just wanted to make a statement by inviting Jasmine and being real messy with it. Jasmine, she just goes in for the kill. Momma Dee like, so what's up? What he been saying? What's been going on? So Jasmine tell her how Kirk, be trying to proposition her, and how he wanna get back with her, or not really get back with her, but sleep with her. Momma Dee like, what? So anyway, she goes over, of course, repeats it to Erica. Erica tries to run back over to that little girl, to the baby mama Jasmine. So what's the tea? Jasmine said, I ain't got no tea for you. Well, you had tea for Momma Dee. She said, you not Momma Dee. Erica, how you feel like you gonna go over there and talk to that girl, make that girl tell you her business? Momma Dee done already told you don't even like this girl. You are Rashida's friend. Why are you trying to come over here and talk to her? Period. You shouldn't even try to do that. That was dumb on your part. Then Amy talking about that was good for her, because if that was my friend, I would want my friend, because that's a good friend. No, that's not. It is not. That is a kitty friend that needs to grow up. Girl, you know that girl wasn't going to talk to you. You know that girl know you don't like her and you don't deal with her, and that you cool with Rashida. You should just listen to the tea from from Momma Dee's perspective, and just let it go from there. But anyway, she wanted to go over there. Jasmine didn't tell her nothing. So, of course, Erica got an attitude, and she goes back over to the table and, just started trying to taunt the girl. Her homegirl had come in by this time though, and she said, I invited my homegirl. I invited some backup, because I don't want my mama squabbling and scrapping in the floor. So, I guess Erica mama started hollering at the little girl, and the little girl, started hollering at Jasmine, and Jasmine like, I don't know you. I don't even know you. What is your beef? Your beef? Why do you have a beef with me? We aren't familiar with one another. What is wrong with these people? So Erica mama started hollering across the club to her, and then Amy started hollering across the club to her, and they all talking about no side chicks allowed. And Jasmine said that it's always the woman to blame. Whenever there's a triangle or a trio like that, the woman is always to blame. It's always easier to accept the men. And in most relationships, or most of those entanglements, the man is the one to initiate the exchange. Yeah, the woman is wrong as well, but the men are usually the ones who are very persistent and putting the pressure on the lady so that they could conquer her, because they egos won't let them just stand down and say, I got a woman, I got a girl, let me just go on and bow out of here gracefully. They have to be men, and I guess their job is to hunt. But anyway, they didn't make it like comfortable or anything for her. They started talking stuff, just hollering at her and stuff, and she was hollering back over there. So then they holding each other back so they wouldn't try to fight that little girl. I said, y'all need to grow up. There ain't nowhere in the world you could have had me arguing and fighting about somebody else's battle. I don't have time for that. I am just entirely too old, and they were too. But yeah, that's it. Y'all know that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not my favorite. I usually just do the reviews because, and then I get the lowest numbers on these reviews, but I just still do them because some people do be still interested in what's going on. No, Love and Hip Hop ATL. But anyway, that was it. Thank you for everything, Swig Squad. Thank you to all my new supporters, subscribers. Thank you to everybody who like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to thumbs up the video. I do appreciate it, everyone. And I will holler at everybody later. See you later, Swig Squad. This is Tea with the Diva.